So he's slinging that motherfucker. How many passing yards did he go to his running back? So he had 146 on the ground. Yeah, my work cut out for me a little bit. I'll probably run my cover 4 and then rotate into that cover 4 with the underneath coverage, and then I'll probably set my my curl flats to like 25 yards. Set my straight flats to 0. I always put my straight, like my actual flats on 0, because they'll play aggressive on the ball versus like taking that yard step back or 2-yard step back and then coming up. They're right there the whole time because they play it flat. Which that helps with a lot of the running back passing, because they'll step up right in that little hole right in between the running back and the QB and pick it. Yeah. He's probably sitting in the middle. I got it up on YouTube, by the way. I'll send the link to that chat, so you know. Oh, okay. So this could go either way. Either way, he's got a lot of speed. He's got 95 speed at every wide receiver position, and then Henry Ruggs like 98. Yeah, because if he don't have the deep ball, he might force it, and then I have 2 of the fastest safeties in the game. Like, I'm not super worried about it. I built my secondary to be able to stop these guys, so I mean, it should be good. Damn, now everybody is like getting in here. But I need to win this one because I've had 2 divisional games in 2 weeks. I need to win one of my divisional games. Because next week I get a force win, so I gotta win this game.
Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready.
Oh yeah, he'll probably get me one.
Get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans.
That's the one benefit with cover 4 is I have a lot of over-the-top help. And I know he's going to try to bomb it. Probably first play, it wouldn't shock me.
Taken about a yard deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
I don't like talking to people I'm playing that much. I don't know. It's just like a... I don't know. Damn. People are chatting up in there. There's like people posting. There's people posting. Oh, you motherfucker! Yeah, you might as well just cancel that shit. Don't be trying to do that shit, bro. Isaiah Simmons gonna get you every fucking time on that bullshit.
That's gonna bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
I just gotta get him to make one mistake, and then I have a chance at this game.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now this time he'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
There it is, boy.
It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie A.J. Terrell. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take.
That's what I needed right there. I told you he was going to go to Ruggs right off rip.
9 meaning go. Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Oh, yeah. I just got to get him slipping a little bit.
Now following the interception, here's
I missed it.
Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away. Incomplete.
I had a little dump off right there, and I missed it.
So much for the
I was trying to go to that crosser, and it wasn't there. And I missed the tight end. It is what it is.
It sails incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3rd down.
An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Newton now to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Wasn't pretty, but it
Nice
worked.
3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On 1st and 10.
Man, how the hell?
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at
That was
the
weird.
line of
Dude got in the
scrimmage.
backfield.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
30-yard line, 2nd and 12. To throw is Newton. This will be caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards the final tally. They'll run with Sanders.
Dude,
And they'll be
why are you
driven
letting go of
back
these
here,
blocks?
losing yardage to the 9. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Once again with Sanders.
who is that?
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing
That's a
speed?
safety.
Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Now Newton on 3rd and goal.
Oh my God.
For Sanders, but this is intercepted.
Of course, it's going to the house every fucking time. Marcus May just outrunning everybody. Okay.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands? And off he goes.
That's my fucking 3rd pick 6 of the season.
Extra point put through by Suckup, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense.
Run, Cam. What the fuck?
Anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Took him 35 minutes to get rolling.
In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throwing on third down, Newton.
God damn it.
And he took the contact.
Had a tight end wide fucking open.
And the ball drops incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Now you bitch.
A field position changer there. 49 yards on the punt. Couple that with a loss on the return. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
Tackle made by Jalen Smith. A gain of 2. Brings up
on 2nd down now. It's Hines. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Really? That's what we're doing? We're spamming no huddle now?
25-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down.
Yeah, nice try, bud.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
He's going to go for it. Tackle. A 2-yard gain.
Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
I don't know if I trust him punting.
On now is the Titans punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A solid 12-yard return after the 55-yard punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to
He's got
Let's go, baby.
He's at the 40. The
Let's
20,
go.
10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Miles Sanders, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Let's go.
Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
That was a needed play right there.
And he'll decide to not break. Titans offense set to begin the drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better. Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Operating from the gun, Jones. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
Tennessee Titan.
From the gun, Jones. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again, Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And that will be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. On 2nd down, it's Sanders, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll try the air now with Newton.
Bullshit, that motherfucker just leaped 15 yards.
It's the rookie from Cal, Ashton Davis. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37.
Henry fucking Ruggs, little bitch ass nigga.
It's caught out on the left side. And out of bounds on the other side
fault.
of midfield at the 45. This
now.
drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
At the 45-yard line.
On first down, it's Hines.
Damn.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
But they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last two possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
They'll run on first down. Hines. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Hines on a toss play. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So on 4th down, here's the Tennessee field goal unit led by Ryan Succop. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. Buying time to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, Jones. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. Now Jones on 3rd and 2. The quick slant caught. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The Titans were number 1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Hines.
Fucking bad.
Into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Nyheim Hines as the first half is winding down, and the Titans have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Titans 14. Jaguars.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields this way up at the 17.
Oh boy.
He's past the
Boy.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. To throw again, Newton. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It was Trey Flowers that time who got a hand in and broke it up. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Yards to go.
A final shot before the break. Newton.
You gotta be kidding me.
He lost the football.
Dude, fuck this game. This game's stupid as fuck.
And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for...
Oh, well, I'm going to get blown the fuck out.
Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
32-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Now Sanders. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he's got this down to the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Newton throwing complete to Samuel. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
So we recount real quick. He had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Miles Sanders with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jaguars are back within a score.
The kick is good.
Elliott good with a PAT. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. A big seam.
Dude's obviously holding.
20.
This game's retarded as fuck. I hate Madden so much. I'm done with this game.
79 yards. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
Ryan Suckup on 4.
This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
4 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down now.
Bullshit, dog. I'm 2 fucking yards away from him. He just fucking magnetizes to me.
Goes down right there. No
game's
gain on the
retarded.
play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So stupid, man. This game is dumb as fuck. Fucking tired of this stupid ass game.
Newton.
What the fuck? Release the ball, you dumb bitch.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but in this case, he's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
They will go for it. Now Newton. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. That sack by the DN, Danico Autry.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Extra point up and good by Suckup, so they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Khalil Mack picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Back now in Nashville. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
You ain't missing much here. Snap the ball. I can't fucking do anything anymore.
On 3rd down, Newton forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the
he has
first.
1 pick 6,
so
and the rest is just I can't get a stop.
We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body,
one was like a 60-yard run, and the other one was like I fumbled the ball. Pick 6 and fumble for a touchdown. Just Cam Newton decided to fumble for the only time in 2 weeks on the last play of the half.
On 1st down, Newton. Now he'll let it go deep left side.
Bullshit, dog. Come on now, that's impossible. All these motherfuckers can follow simple rules and they get passes for it because why?
To the 43-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. And some space here. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Titans. Naeem Hines.
Yeah. The only wins I'm going to get this season are going to be my 4th one.
To stretch their lead.
Every play is a
touchdown.
touchdown.
The dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together, this has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here
I
with me.
could put 7 down line and on the line right now. It wouldn't matter. my D-line ain't doing shit. 4, 3, 5, they ain't doing anything.
And after that
They're
last
watching them
touchdown,
by.
I'll bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Jaguars come to the
hitting
line to
like
start
pass
their
on
next
a
drive.
freaking screenplay, and Cam Newton just hangs on to the ball. Never throws it. He's like pump fakes even I'm holding down the button. Just throw it to the running back.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack.
Miles Sanders had a good game.
That's a good run, got 7 on 1st.
Miles Sanders balled out.
3. They fake the give. Newton sliding out of the pocket.
Best throw by Cam ever.
And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 42 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Just same reason I lost last
The
game.
last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap for Newton. Eluding the pressure.
I'm throwing it away.
This one is down he goes.
Where Matt can dive 7 yards to the
Getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. The Jaguars on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and forever. Newton now to throw. Being chased out. And the pressure gets to him again. It's the former number 4 overall pick, that got in there to bring him down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Key 26, key 26. Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right, tight on the right.
They snap it to Newton. And going deep downfield for Boyd.
Didn't even try to catch
pass
it.
Is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will bring it out
run
past the
downfield, don't even
20-yard
turn to catch the ball.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row.
There it is.
They were blowout.
It's caught inside the 25.
I hate
And he will get into the end zone.
It's 42 to 14. I'm going to throw a bomb for a touchdown.
This thing is ugly. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt.
I mean, like, I understand if it was like 3rd quarter and it's a blowout and you just are bored. Like, I understand, but there's less than 2 minutes left in the game. Just
and a short kick taken at about the
take your
16.
win.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's...
And my goodness, another interception. It's the rookie from Cal, Ashton Davis. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score.